evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are all, Reverend Fathers, ladies and gentlemen, you are all very welcome to the Tops of the Parish 1989. We are ready to commence. We hope that our sound and our lighting, Patrick Irvin, we welcome him here. He is videoing the Tops of the Parish tonight. If the shop, I think, may be better closed at this stage, we're ready to open. If you're ready to close the shop, and if you all are comfortable and seated down, we're ready to commence the Tops of 1989. We have two shows tonight. One, it's the men and women from the west. That's Coolban, Killinan, Rockspring, Knockluna, Glenfield, that area. And the second show we have from the village. I'm trying to delay time. Yes, the shop is closed now. We're ready, and we begin with the children from Coolban, Killinan, Rockspring, Knockluna, and they'll open the show tonight. So let's go give your undivided attention now to them. Pat for the rest.
Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf. As soon as Wolf began to feel that he would like a decent meal, he went and knocked on Grandma's door. When Grandma opened it, she saw the sharp white teeth, the horrid grin, and Wolfie said, "May I come in?" Poor Grandmama was terrified.
"He's going to eat me up,"
she cried, and she was absolutely right. He ate her up in one big bite. But Grandmama was small and tough, and Wolfie wailed, "That's not enough. I haven't yet begun to feel that I have had a decent meal." He ran around the kitchen yelping, "I've got to have another helping," then added with a frightful leer, "I'm therefore going to wait right here till little Miss Red Riding Hood comes home from walking in the wood." He quickly put on Grandma's clothes. Of course, he hadn't eaten those. He dressed himself in coat and hat. He put on shoes, and after that, he even brushed and curled his hair, then sat himself in Grandma's chair. In came the little girl in red. She stopped, she stared, and then she said,
"What great big ears you have, Grandma."
"All the better to hear you with," the wolf replied.
"What great big eyes you have, Grandma."
"All the better to see you with." He sat there watching her and smiled. He thought, "I'm going to eat this child. Compared with old Grandmama, she's going to taste like caviar." Then Little Red Riding Hood said,
"But Grandma, what a lovely great big furry coat you have on."
"That's wrong. Have you forgot to tell me what big teeth I've got? Ah well, no matter what you say, I'm going to eat you anyway." The small girl smiles, one eyelid flickers. She whips a pistol from her knickers. She aims it at the creature's head, and bang, 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 she shoots him dead. The Three Little Pigs. The animal I really dig, above all others, is the pig. Pigs are noble, pigs are clever, pigs are courteous. However, now and then, to break this rule, one meets a pig who is a fool. What, for example, would you say if strolling through the woods one day, right there in front of you, you saw a pig who'd built his house of straw? The wolf who saw it licked his lips and said, "This pig has had his chips. Little pig, let me come in."
No, but here's my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. The little pig began to pray, but Wolfie blew his house away. He shouted, "Bacon, pork and ham, oh, what a lucky wolf I am." And though he ate the pig quite fast, he carefully kept the tail till last. Wolf wandered on a trifle bloated. Surprise, surprise, for soon he noted another little house for pigs, and this one had been built of twigs. Little pig, let me come in."
No, but here's my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Okay, here we go. He then began to blow and blow. The little pig began to squeal.
"Oh, Wolf, you've had one meal. Why can't we talk and make a deal?"
"Not on your Nelly." And soon the pig was in his belly. "Two juicy little pigs, but still I'm not satisfied. I know full well my tummy's bulging, but oh, how I love indulging." So, creeping quietly as a mouse, the wolf approached another house, a house which also had inside a little piggy trying to hide. But this one, piggy number 3, was bright and brainy as could be. No straw for him, no twigs or sticks. This pig had built his house of sticks.
"You'll not get me."
"I'll blow you down."
"You'll need a lot of puff, and I don't think you've got enough."
Wolf huffed and puffed and blew. The house stayed up as good as new. "If I can't blow it down, I'll have to blow it up instead. I'll come back in the dead of night, and I'll blow it up with dynamite."
"You brute, I might have known."
Then, picking up the telephone, he dialed as quickly as he could the number of Red Riding Hood.
"Hello, who's speaking? Who?"
"Oh, hello, Piggy. How do you do?"
"I need your help, Miss Hood. Oh, help me, please. Do you think you could?"
"I'll try, of course. What's on your mind?"
"A wolf. I know you've dealt with wolves before, and now I have one at my door."
"My darling pig, my street. That's something really up my street. I just began to wash my hair, but when it's dry, I'll be right there."
A short while later, through the wood, came striding brave Miss Riding Hood. The wolf stood there, his eyes ablaze, and yellowish like mayonnaise. His teeth were sharp, his gums were raw, and spit was dripping from his jaw. Once more the maiden's eyelid flickers. She draws the pistol from her knickers. Once more she hits the vital spot and kills him with a single shot. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This famous wicked little tale should never have been put on sale. It is a mystery to me why loving parents cannot see that this is actually a book about a brazen little crook. Had I the chance, I wouldn't fail to clap young Goldilocks in jail. Now, just imagine how you would feel if you had cooked a lovely meal. Delicious porridge, steaming hot, fresh coffee in the coffee pot, with maybe toast and marmalade, the table beautifully laid, one place for you and one for Dad, and maybe one for your little lad. Then Dad cries, "Golly gosh, gee whiz, oh cripes, how hot this porridge is." Let's take a walk along the street until it's cool enough to eat.
An early morning stroll is good for people on the whole.
It makes your appetite improve. It also helps your bowels to move. No proper wife would dare to question such a sensible suggestion. Above all, not at breakfast time, when men are seldom at their prime. No sooner are you down the road than Goldilocks, that little toad, that nosy, thieving little louse, comes sneaking into your empty house. She looks around, she quickly notes 3 bowls brimful of porridge oats. And while still standing on her feet, she grabs a spoon and starts to eat. I say again, how would you feel if you had made this lovely meal, and some delinquent little tot came in and gobbled up the lot? But wait, that's not the worst of it. Goldilocks, like many freaks, does not appreciate antiques. She doesn't care, she doesn't mind, and now she plonks her fat behind upon this dainty precious chair, and crunch, it bursts beyond repair. Deciding she would like a rest, she says,
Let's see which bed is best.
Upstairs she goes and tries all 3. Here comes the next catastrophe. Most educated people choose to rid themselves of socks and shoes before they clamber into bed. But Goldie didn't give a shred. Her filthy shoes were thick with grime, and mud and mush and slush and slime. Worse still, upon the heel of one was something that a dog had done. I say once more, what would you think if all this horrid dirt and stink was smeared upon your eider down by this revolting little clown? The famous story has no clues to say that Goldie removed her shoes. In the book, as you will see, the little beast gets off scot-free, while tiny children near and far shout, "Goody, goody, hooray, hooray, poor darling Goldilocks," they say. Thank goodness that she got away.
Linda, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. It's the season for love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a party, a celebration. People dancing all night long. It's the season for love and
if you could all sit down. This is supposed to be organised. Is there which one over there? Missing microphone. You all sitting down now?
See the hosts of fleet-foot men who speeds with faces wan. From Farmstead and from Fisher's Cut upon the banks of Bann. They come with vengeance in their eyes. Too late are they. For Roddy McCorley goes to die on the bridge of Doom today. Oh, Ireland, mother Ireland, we love them still the best. The fearless brave who fighting fall upon your hapless breast. Would never one upon your death more bravely fell in fray than he who marches to his fate on the bridge of Doom today. On the narrow streets he stepped, smiling proud and young. Above the head robe on his neck, the golden ringlets flung. But leathern tear in his blue eye, but glad and bright are they. As Roddy McCorley goes to die on the bridge of Doom today.
Now, during the year, some events happened and we tried to put them into verse, and we hope they might rhyme for you. Let's see how they're going here. You can join in the chorus. The tops of the parish comes around but once a year, and when they come they bring us laughter and good cheer, with groups from the village, Knockbarry, Knockarban, Coolban, Rockspring and Killenan. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory,
Glory, hallelujah.
glory, glory, hallelujah. Coolban, Rockspring and Killenan. During the year an election occurred. The result, if any, may appear absurd. The bargaining and scheming that went on is worth note, and Charlie and Desi came out in the one court. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. And Charlie and Desi came out in the one course. The mission in October gave us food for the soul. We promised that we would sin no more. Now we have to rely on the same two as before, to try to keep the devil away from our door. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. And Lord, we keep away the wood from from the door. Football, during the year with success in football. Cork set the pace, wherever they did go. They beat Limerick, Kerry, Dublin and Mayo. On September in Croke Park, they captured Sam Maguire, and Billy Morgan nearly said, our national school's on fire. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. And Billy Morgan nearly said, our national school's on fire. Now, soccer. Soccer fever strikes in Italy next year. Big Jack and the boys are going there for the beer. He is wishing them success, health and good cheer. We'll see you all again at the tops next year. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. We'll see you all again at the tops next year. Well, now. We've an addition to the family, the latest. She's on her debut on the stage. She's going to sing something for us. We're right, Belinda? Take down this thing now. Let's take off that. Okay. The next act we have may need a small bit of an introduction. Now, cutbacks affect lots of people in health and so on. So our script writers, being the type of people they are, they decided to make a joke out of it, and I hope that that is what you will take it to be, just a joke. Tops of the parish are, indeed, they're not as serious. Acts by no means, and we hope that you will take this in the spirit that it was written and that it was put together. It's a bit of fun, and we hope you'll enjoy it. It has to do with a place called the Bounty Hospital, and I think could be St. Josephine's Ward or someone like that.
What are we doing ourselves up for here in hospital? We've nowhere to go.
Well now, Bridget, let me tell you, there's a lovely professor and students and a beautiful coloured doctor coming in to see us. He's just gorgeous. I love to have him here in my arms and squeeze him and squeeze him and squeeze him. He's just gorgeous.
He was in very bad humour yesterday.
Ah, he's not too bad today. What is, look over herself, coffee. Will you put out the fat concept, eh? By God, I have to go. Put out the bleeding faggot. And on the north, come in. Let the bleeding light daylight out of it.
Oh, you're very cruel, Nancy. You're very cruel.
God. I'm all right, concept, cough it up. I'm all right.
Nancy,
What is the concept?
did you hear what they're doing over in St. Joseph's?
No.
They're putting 2 patients into the one bed.
We will go over there.
We'll have a great time. We'll have a great time. There's only one problem.
What is it?
They're closing the toilets.
Closing the toilet. And what are we going to do then?
Oh, I don't know. We're going to be in terrible trouble.
It's
Oh.
not the fields that falls.
I want a bedpan.
Oh, my God.
Quick,
No.
nurse,
Nurse!
Nurse.
nurse.
Nurse!
Bleeding nurse. I'm all right.
Oh,
I'm dying, hurry up.
oh.
I concept I will give her something.
Oh, I think it's a bit time.
For God's sake, will you hurry on? Right. Passion, for God's sake. Haven't you really paused? My God.
Mindful beings! Mindful beings!
All right, Bridget.
Well, what is going on here?
We will call you now.
Will you get into bed? There isn't much wrong with your legs.
You must ruining the place.
She's no bedtime.
Made it all wet.
Oh,
My God. Jesus, she'll have to need it again, Concepta.
oh my God.
Jesus, she's very rough. Take me handy, nurse, because I'm all sore after the last time.
Morning, Nancy.
Marnie, yourself. I know, would you give it to me at this side? Because I'm very
Move
sore.
over now to some side.
This side, I suppose. Ah! Then, nurse, you're not too handy with the needle.
Lie down now.
Lie down.
Be quiet.
No, nurse. No, nurse. Not that needle,
Give
nurse.
him a good stab of it.
No, nurse. Nurse. Hygiene. What? I could get AIDS.
It's a new one.
She's very rough. She's very rough.
Oh,
Bridget.
easy now.
Go on, give it.
Ah! I'm going to die.
Tidy up. Tidy up your beds now. There's a beautiful doctor coming in.
I know that. Black fella. Thick lips.
Beautiful.
You run thick lips. Can you sit there? Bridget.
Don't get too excited now, Nancy. Oh. Morning, everybody. Good morning,
Professor.
I brought some students along with me this morning.
Students.
I hope you don't mind if I ask him, you discuss your problems with him.
Oh, yeah.
One of our students is from the third world. Tutu Murphy Mandela from Zimbabwe. Now let's see, who have we first? Yes. Good morning, Concepta. Good morning, Professor. Now, I hope you don't mind if we talk about your problems with the students.
Oh, not at all, Professor.
Would you ever like to tell them now what way you're complaining like?
Oh, no, Professor. I have this terrible pain all around me here. And sometimes I feel like holding on to it, and more times I feel like letting it go.
I see. Now, would anybody like to ask a few questions and see, would you better see what's the problem? Oh, easy now, love.
Easy, love, easy. Oh.
Gallstones, I would imagine.
Gallstones, yeah.
Oh.
And yourself over there now, like?
Maybe a kidney failure.
Yourself?
I say, it's his appendix.
No, they're gone long go by. I told you, will you have a look at him there now, and you might have a good idea, like, you seem to be no bright spark in our outfit.
Me examine.
Oh!
See, me think it's a gynecological problem.
I see.
Gynecological problem.
Do you know, maybe Tutu, you might, our younger students here now, they're not so well up on these things. You might tell them exactly what a gynecologist does.
Oh, a gynecologist is a man who works and operates in another man's field.
Very good. You're dead on by. Now, you were saying gallstones. Would you ever like to ask him a few more questions there now? See if you're right?
Yes, would you have eaten anything lately that might have sparked off the pain?
Well, not really, but after Mass on Sunday, didn't I swallow a 50-pence piece?
Gosh. And have you passed the coin yet?
Well, just 3 10-penny pieces.
Yeah, you seem to be making no progress. Tutu, have you any ideas at this stage, like?
No. Me must try and understand this now and sort this out. Now, you tell me you swallowed 50p. Swallowed 50p.
50p, Doctor.
And you tell me you
Passed 3
10p. Now, let me see. What age are you?
45.
45. That is the change.
Very good. Now, lovey, you were saying might be kidney failure. Would you like to support that idea, for a bit?
Have you ever been incontinent?
No, love, sure, I've never been outside of Blackpool.
Don't be smart now, love. Does it burn when you pass water?
Well, I couldn't tell you because I never tried to put a match to it.
Well, no, you're making no headway at all. Anyway, Concepta, we'll see you in the morning. Is there anything you'd like before we go?
Well, now, Doctor, that you mention it.
What's that, love?
Since my husband came to see you, he's a changed man completely.
My God.
He doesn't take me out. He doesn't buy me anything. Whatever treatment you give him, it seems to have changed his entire personality.
Treatment? Sure, I didn't give him any treatment at all, love. All I said to him was I gave him a letter to see his optician and to buy a pair of glasses.
Oh, my God.
So now, we'll move on to our next patient. Good morning, Nancy.
Good morning, Professor. You're looking lovely.
I'm afraid I must tell you the truth, love. You're not well at all.
I know that.
Is there anybody you'd like to see?
I would indeed.
Who's that?
Another doctor. I got two here.
No, we're all smartness now, boy. Girl.
All right. I mean, why am I girl now?
Anyway, love, I have good news for you and bad news. Which do you want first?
I suppose the bad news, I suppose.
Well, I'm afraid
Give it to me, yes, it.
we'll have to amputate both your legs.
Both my legs?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Maybe,
My
lads,
beautiful legs.
I'm afraid so. Maybe you might like to examine them, dear, and see if you'd agree with me, lads. What you think?
My legs are my beauty, Only for my legs.
Is it operation necessary, do you think? Please, take your time.
Easy with them hands. Very gently.
No operation is indicated here.
And yourself?
I don't think so now at all.
What kind of an idiot are you?
Come on now, young man, what do you think?
New operation is required.
Tutu, love?
Good man.
No, let me see. Here. They're black and blue, but they never washed since you were a baby, eh? Never washed. They're done. They are done. Your legs are
Go
done.
way back, exactly where you came from.
No, those are gorgeous legs. No, those legs are well, folly up.
I'm afraid
I wouldn't indicate any operation for those legs.
The four of you, you're all wrong. They'll have to come off in the morning.
One. Oh, no. No, I don't think so.
Why not?
They're lovely legs. 41 isn't good enough for me. I'm going home.
No.
Sit down there now.
Sit down. No. Don't lose your control.
Maybe we could come to an agreement and we might settle for one leg altogether.
One leg?
Which one will it be?
Well, now, let me see.
Sure.
'Tis between the two of them. You can take this one, so...
Fair enough. That one goes in the morning from there down.
Very well, then.
Right, lads, we'll go over and see our next station.
With one. What?
Morning, Josephine.
Morning, Professor.
Now, lads, Josephine's problem, she has an old problem with the varicose veins. Simple enough problem, but we'll have to sort it out anyway in the morning. Would you have a look at it? Any of you got any ideas what causes these things at all?
Maybe it could be standing for long periods of time.
Yes, would that be correct?
No, usually, if I went to a pub, if there's no high stool there, I kind of prop my arms,
Up in the front.
my elbows up on the counter, and that's it. I don't stand.
Any other things that would cause them, like...
Do you play racquetball in the alley?
I do.
Now, you're dead on, you got this one right in a minute. Who was the ball? Anyway, Mag, or Josephine, we'll see you in the morning. We'll see you, Josephine. And is there anything you'd like?
No, could I have a local anaesthetic, please?
Local anaesthetic? That's no problem at all. We'll arrange that for you.
Thank you very much.
So now, lads,
Bye now.
you might prepare the local anaesthetic so for her.
Hey, before you go, doctor.
What's the wrong?
You got something. You got your suppository over your ear.
Oh, good Lord. Do you know what that means?
No.
Some bums got my pencil. Any other questions?
Yeah, I have a big question.
What's that now?
Why do you wear masks in the theatre? Is it to protect the patient from infection or the doctor from infection?
Neither, love. You see, if anything goes wrong, they won't know who did it.
You know.
So I leave it to you now, and you can prepare the local anaesthetic for Josephine. And I'll see you in theatre in the morning.
Are you in trouble? Have you trouble? Have you a problem? Have you a problem?
We never did an anaesthetic before.
No anesthetic.
No.
Why, but you know what a local anesthetic is? Local? You know what local is? Local means public house. Anesthetic means what not go out. See it down. So, what not find out what not come out in public house.
That's brilliant.
That's an anesthetic. See?
Okay.
See?
We'll bring more.
Find out, so ring up somebody. Me all brains, me black, but me all brains. So stupid.
Hello?
Joel was?
Is that Morgan?
That's right.
I'm ringing from the county here.
Oh, yes. How's Josephine?
She's fine, actually. That's exactly why I'm ringing you. Could you tell me what she drinks?
Vodka.
Vodka, is it? And would it take money to knock her out?
2 bottles.
2 bottles. Would you be coming up tonight to see her?
No problem. I will see you tonight.
Would you bring up 2 bottles?
I will, of course.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
No. See, simple. No, simple, that's what she'll find out.
1 second, I'll be ready. If you take the old droppy and drive a jalopy, be careful how many you happen to take. Since this new breathalyzer, I'll tell you no lie, sir, it's little diversion we're likely to make. I'm not being corny, I'm just trying to warn ye, drink up Loch Erin for all that I care. If you like your few jorums and well able to lower them, leave your jinnet at home and go back by Shanksmere. With urine and blood tests, we're all in the right mess. 'Tis off to our locals, we'll all have to go. Or else take a sidecar and drive near and drive far and leave the old jinnet to find his way home. I read in the paper where many's the crater, at the guard's request he blew into the bang. He looked rather silly, now won't he or will he? But that's a question too late for a gang. For the colour he's changed, his mind is deranged. From whiskey and porter, I'll tell you no lie. With 12 months suspension, you better not mention she been a lounge bar to the Snooky boy. With urine and blood tests, we're all in the right mess. 'Tis off to our locals, we'll all have to go. Or else take a sidecar and drive near and drive far and leave the old jinnet to find his way home. Now statistics they tell us in order to quell us that drinking and driving is taboo, they say. Some drivers insist to go out and get pissed, a trip to the chipper and home make their way. But sooner or later their name's in the paper, their livelihood's gone and the tongue starts to wag. Now the guards they are busy with the drunk and the dizzy, so watch every corner for that bloody bang. With urine and blood tests, we're all in the right mess. 'Tis up to our locals, we'll all have to go. Or else take a sidecar and drive near and drive far and leave the old jinnet to find his way home. To give you an instance of what I was thinking, a friend of mine took a trip to Macroom. He's a sensible sort, all he had was a quaff, but alas such a quantity seems his doom. He was stopped near Lizarda by a Westcott vanguard, and the sergeant's request he blew into the bag. Then guarded the wire, he spied a ball tire. His tax and insurance are up, and that's no joke. With urine and blood tests, we're all in the right mess. 'Tis up to our locals, we'll all have to go. Or else take a sidecar and drive near and drive far and leave the old jinnet to find his way home. Thank you very much. I met my love by the gas yard wall, dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren in the night, saw the train set the night on fire, springs a girl to the night. Dirty old town, a dirty old town. Clouds are drifting in the sky. old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gas yard wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town. It's a dirty old town. Thank you very much.
And now we return to the operating theatre. We'll continue the hospital sketch as our two patients are ready to be operated on. We want your attention now, please.
Who's the one for the gallstones?
This lady.
We do this one first. What's she for? What is she for? Veins? We do have veins first. They're very lumpy. Yeah. There is.
We'll tie her up. They better put on her mask.
All right, away. We off now.
Where do we start?
We start at the bottom, I suppose, and work up.
That'll be good, friends. There is that. We'll make the first cut there.
Right, so it is here. You should have cut it.
Then we can do another one there, sir.
There.
Can we do another one there?
What?
We can do another one there, sir. How about up here now, where we pull from? Go ahead, you know, where. Would that be all right?
I bought put there now. That's the biggest part of her leg, is it?
X marks the spot. We better measure it, it's got to be a long pull.
43 inches, is it?
Well, about that.
We take 46.
Right.
Make sure. We better cut her now.
How about this all? Will I cut?
Do. Go easy.
Did I hit the board?
You must have, dear.
Will it put me away from the board here, though?
That's grand.
How about you to grab it, please? You bring it in, my stick. What? Come on, Mark. No. Go easy now.
We better be careful here.
We haven't much blood, let's go easy. Try pulling that one another. Hold it, her hand is lifting. Go easy. Pull again and we'll see what happens. Oh, go easy. Grab hold it through here, look. Try now and put the pliers on it and it won't slip. No, give it a pull out. Go easy now, mind yourself. Hold it. Hold it. We get somebody for it. Hold it. Pliers. Quick.
Is that enough here now?
Let her pick the racket for her.
Hey.
Over this spring in it. Where's the offer going her up?
We better sew her up now, fast. I think she's bleeding inwardly.
The blood is still there now.
Sew her.
Wait, eh? We want to try it.
That's all right.
Put it back in, you know.
That's all right, no, that's all right. Cut it.
Hold on.
Put it, blasted thing, put it.
Go for that bloody thing.
Hold it. Here, look here, this will do.
All right, kind of. Lovely. We better put an off it now and let her leg down.
Do you feel anything?
No.
That's a good sign then.
Isn't the guy now, though?
That is lovely.
Rather smooth. All the lumps are gone.
Who's next for the gallstones? Oh, this fella here, Jesus.
Something.
There's an awful pair of gallstones. I said this fella, we'll have an awful job with this fella here. He's very big, I say. I say there.
What's that? Did I hear a bee?
I can't find no stones here. Will you come over here, will you? Come over here. Let him, don't get excited. That's all right.
Look, what is it? They're the next best thing to hygienic.
Charles, that's grand. I can't find a stone here. Let you feel him first.
Wait a minute, I have a good big long night here.
I'm saying they're gone down a long ways here. They could be gone down there somewhere.
They're deep, all right, they're deep.
You better cut him so.
I can't find it.
I say you really want to give him another shot. He's coming to.
Give him a touch in the hammer there in the head and he won't wake up for a while.
Well, yeah.
Where do we cut?
He sound out now. I say they're at hot side.
I'll have to put a bit of pressure on here to get through.
There, looks there.
Right.
Go on. Go on, more there. Look.
Is it deep enough?
Yeah. Hold that there 1 second now. Let's see.
See, could I get in the hand?
Just have awful stones. I know what's having legs in the stones in this fella. Where's the stone? Tell me now. Oh yeah, you do it. No blood.
Mr. Beacon's blood? Yeah, no problem at all. Give me a cup there and I'll give you a towel. If we feel it here, but he's bleeding a lot. There are now.
Look. I see them down there. Can you?
Can you try not hard here and
Go on, you.
Good. Oh my God! Look at the size.
No, I know. You're down very deep in him.
You'll be all destroyed. I'd say they'd be good bones, you know?
Not indeed.
Why, what are you after getting there? God, there's a grand bounce in him.
Look at him.
Papa. You know what, Josephine? Hey, we could go for a game with these. Come on, we'll get the rackets and we'll go.
What about it?
Yeah, no, we'll go for a game of racquetball.
beside your door. I'd hate to wake you up to say goodbye. The dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. For I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. So many times I've fooled around. So many times I've let you down. But darling, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. When I'll return, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. For I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. I love you so. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Close your eyes and I'll be on my way. I dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. For I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. For I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. I hate to go. As the snow falls on a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. And his mama cried, 'cause if there's one thing that she don't need is another little hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? This child needs a helping hand, or he'll grow to be an angry young man one day. Now take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? And the world changes. And the poor little boy with the runny nose plays in the street where the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And he's hunger bound. So he starts to roam the streets at night. fight and he learns how to steal and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. And then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, he steals a car, he tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As the people get around, an angry young man face down on the ground with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as a young man dies, on a cold and grey Chicago morn, another little baby child is born in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? This child needs a helping hand, or he'll grow to be an angry young man one day. Now take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Thanks.
No, we're ready for Northern Chorus.
It's a long way
part of the show, we now have a raffle. Raffle, what? All right, money. Raffle is for a bottle of whiskey, bottle of wine, I think, bottle of whiskey, tin of biscuits, chocolates, toys. We'll put them out. Be ready. So a pound a strip, 50 pence a strip is about 3 per pound. Right? And the shop is opened. Get you down a bit of order. Yes, that was 1, 2. That is it. 1, 2. 1. 1, 1. Oh, yes. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. Week, the 16th of December. Now, on next Saturday night, we're going to have a sale of work. The usual sale of work is on next Saturday night. So we would ask you all for your support and help and cooperation for those events, because those events go towards the upkeep of the community centre. The community centre is the nucleus of activity in the parish for both the play school and the children in the national school that come up here, young and old. And I think the heating is inclined to go a bit wonky tonight, so there may be major repair works ahead. So I would ask you that in order to keep the community centre maintained, insurance paid and so on, that I would ask you for your support for the tops of the parish and the sale of work on next Saturday night. Now, I think the shop is closed, its lights are blinding, and you're on your seats, and we're ready for the Liscano tops.
Chancy, we went riding, kitten fox, back from Yonkers, and the one who had to walk. If you knew Susie, like I know Susie, oh, oh, what a girl. If you knew Susie, like I know Susie, oh, 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 what a girl. There's none so classy as this fair lassie, oh, oh, holy Moses, what a chatty. We went riding, she didn't walk, back from Yonkers, I'm the one who had to walk. And you knew Susie, like I
I'd like to welcome you all to the village show for 1989, and I hope we can entertain you for the next hour with some music, song and dance. And as you can see, I'm a jack of all trades, but I'm supposed to keep you entertained while the rest are getting ready. I must do these jobs here. It's nice to see a good crowd here anyway. So we'll get on with the show with the village children and grandmother's feather bed. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is nice to see all the support. I can hardly see anybody with that blooming light anyway. But looking at Father Toohig down there and Father Coleman, I think they're there somewhere over in the wings. Father Toohig is waving anyway and Father Coleman is hiding. So I don't know what that means. But anyway, it reminds me of a little joke of a Protestant minister and a priest on an aeroplane. And as you know, the stewardess comes around, sometimes anyway, and they say, would you like something to drink? So she asked the Protestant minister, would you like something to drink? So he said, I'll have a double whiskey. So she asked his colleague then, the priest, would you like something to drink, Father? Oh no, my goodness, he said. Before I let any alcoholic drink pass my lips, I'd rather commit adultery. And the Protestant minister said, hold it, hold my order. I didn't know we had a choice. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a little sketch for you. It's all the way from Chipperfield Circus, and it's Breda McGilligan and her dancing dogs.
dog? How much is that doggy on the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy on the window? I do hope that doggy's for sale.
Playing
You have no mind. Right, ladies and gentlemen, after that little bit of music, we're having a sketch. This is called The Blind Leading the Blind. And it's a story about a man who goes to the optician to get a pair of glasses. And as it turns out, the man going in is very badly able to see, and the optician is just as bad. So, ladies and gentlemen, the blind leading the blind.
Oh, hello. Hello. Very frosty out, isn't it? Are you going to talk to me at all? You're a lovely looking girl. Hello. Anybody home?
Good morning, Miss Prendergast. You're early.
Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I thought it was a girl. Good morning, sir. Can I help you?
Could I have 2 pounds of potatoes, please?
No, sir. This is an optician's. Did you not see the sign?
Where?
Over there, look.
Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Seeing that I'm here, I'm going to have my eyes tested.
Very good indeed, very good indeed. Please take a seat over there then. And we'll give you a few tests for your eyes, and we'll see how we get on. Are you sitting down?
I am, sir.
Very good. Now, before we start, please take off your glasses.
Glasses are very awkward. Do tell me, do you use them?
Oh, indeed I do, sir. But I will use them for reading and for seeing things.
Oh.
Have you them off?
I have.
Very good indeed. Now, read that from the top.
Right. I see, wave your hand there, I seem to have lost my sense of direction.
I'm over here. Over here. Can you see me? Over here.
That had me stumped altogether. I can't see it at all.
Don't worry, I have plenty more. Hang on a minute. Now then, what do you make of that?
Ah.
No, not A.
B.
No, not B.
Right. Can I put on my glasses now, please?
No glasses. Try again.
C.
No, not C. Keep going.
D.
No.
Is it E?
E. Very good, E. Now then, what's in the next line?
The next line? I can't see no line.
Never mind. I'll give you a help. Never mind. Now, tell me, what do you do with, what do you see with?
Your eye.
Eye. Very good indeed, eye. And tell me, what do you do with your eye?
See.
See, excellent. Very good. See, very good indeed. Now, read the next line all by yourself.
Oh. Is there another line, sir?
Oh, probably not. Never mind. We'll carry on. Now then, what do you make of that?
Ah.
Excellent. Very good indeed.
And I?
No. That's the hat stand. No.
H.
Oh, no, sir, no. You're reading all the furniture.
Oh.
Never mind. You've done enough now. Just hang on there a minute. I will try some lenses. Would you grab the end of that there like a good man.
I will when I see it.
Have you got it?
I have.
Oh, good. Hang on. Oh, good man. Thanks very much. I thought I'd never find my way over here. Now then, we'll try a few glasses for you. Hold on there now a second, and I get a few. Where are my glasses?
Well, I can see everything. I can see anything with this.
These are my glasses. What am I going to wear?
Here, wear them. I'll go away once I've that much done. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. So this is where I've been working for the past 6 months. Our next act is being prepared out here on the stage, so while I was talking a while ago about the priest, I might as well carry on with the priest. As you know, Father Tohig is a very good parish priest. I'm sure he won't mind me telling this. I'm telling it anyway. But he was over in Churchtown lately, and he told him over there that he had decided to install a new chandelier in the church. And after Mass, the parish council met, and they were discussing this new chandelier, and they decided they didn't really want it at all. So they appointed somebody to go to explain the situation to Father Tohig. So this man went to Father Tohig, and he said, Father, it is like this. The parish council have discussed this, and we don't want a chandelier. Now, we have 3 reasons for it. First of all, he said, half of us can't spell it. Secondly, he said, there's nobody in the parish that we know of that can play it. And thirdly, he said, what the church really needs is more light. And I'll be back to Father Coleman later on in case he thinks he's getting away with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you put your hands together, please, for the set dance group. Thank you. Wishing Thing, Loch Lomond and Love Me Tender. And next we have Linda Doreen, Billy and Tomas in a ballad group. And they're not all the McGilligan family.
So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and you are just begun. And so this is Christmas, I hope you have fun, the near and the dear one, the old and the young. Hello, we're back on the air again. Before I introduce the next sketch, I must tell you a little story about Father Coleman in case I forget it. Is he there? I think he's hiding again. His head is down again. It's hard to see him with that light. Anyway, Father Coleman went to a wedding lately, Riley's wedding. And during the festivities, are you there, Father? What's that? He slips off now and then, Father. But during the festivities anyway, he met Riley. He said, Riley, you're drunk. And Riley says, I'm not drunk, Father. And anyway, the best man is a lot drunker than me. You mean he's drunker than I, says Father Coleman. Sure, there's no one drunker than you. You think that happened, Father Toohig? I doubt it too. There was this fella and his wife and they were having an argument. And the wife said to the husband, before we were married, you told me you were well off. And he says, I was, but I didn't know it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, for our next act we have a little sketch. It's called The Dying Man. And it's a story of a man who is on his last legs. He has no will made, and naturally his family are very anxious that he should make a will while they are present in case he do the wrong thing. Ladies and gentlemen, The Dying Man. I know.
How's it today?
Yeah, he's coughing away. But that's not a bad sign.
Wouldn't my face lucky? He agreed to make that will and let the blasted solicitor come today.
Sure, what difference would that make?
Oh, you're an awful idiot. If he didn't make a will, sure, he'd have to sell both places, and that crowd in Australia will get all the money, and they're gone for 20 years.
Oh, dear God, could they do that to us?
Of course they could. Which reminds me, when the solicitor was on the phone, he said we have to get someone to witness his signature. So I was thinking maybe Sonny Bob over down Tulladove, that he could come in, give only a few cows, and he gets on right with the old fella. Sure, and we'll give him a few pounds himself.
Right, I'll go down for him so, and you get himself up while I get before the solicitor comes.
So, Galway. What tiding you have of yourself, your hairpin, you. Have we any notion of getting up? Why? Don't you know the solicitor's coming? Have you any notion of getting up? There isn't much in the paper today. Chipperfield Circus to visit the scholars. Show will include Ring Mistress Breda McGilligan and her dancing dogs.
There's no rest for a man in this house.
Knocker band scouts attend village show, but were unable to tempt any of the village stars to their ordinary show. Oh. You have to shave yourself. Why? You have to get rid of the whole beard. Huh? Don't you know the solicitor's coming? You'll have to shave yourself.
I sure didn't auditioning me for a part in the village topsies.
I don't know, Finbar McCarthy can come, but he's sending Tom McGilligan, his assistant. He isn't great, but I suppose he'll do the job all right.
Yeah, I suppose he'll be all right.
Oh, hello, Mr. McGilligan.
That's Sister of Wars. She's a right uppercut.
Well, she was always a bit of a bee.
How Seamus? How Seamus? Ah. They tell me you weren't feeling so well. That you were thinking of making your will. Surely you're not going to kick the bucket?
What bucket?
You're not going to kick the bucket this time? No. I'm as strong as that.
Oh. Oh, my God.
He's fainted or something, has he? We'll get the holy water.
Give it a faint, he's dead.
Don't mind, don't.
You will get the priest and the doctor.
Don't mind the priest or the doctor, the holy water. The solicitor coming up the passage. What do we do? Look, Sonny Bob, will you hop in and you sign your name, and we'll put the old fella back into bed again.
Oh, I signed that name.
I'll start that home when we come to it. Come on, quick. Come on, Hannah, Mia. Straighten up a bit.
Devil to straighten up. It's like a bag of sports.
There must be candies that are very black.
But Sonny Bob should be in the bed if he's going to make the will.
Oh. Yeah, come on. Out. Quick. Bring over the table. There's nothing on his head. Quick. mops. His cap, he always wears a cap. One.
Oh, my hair!
Start the solicitor at the door. Right. Right. Sonny Bob, this is what we have to do. We've 2 farms of land, and there's money there. Right? Yeah. The money is for the crowd in America. Divide the money amongst them. The farm over in Toledo, that's for Hannah May. But this place, and the quarter of 12,000 gallons, that's for me. And look, there'll be £300 in it for yourself, and you never saw that much money in Toledo before.
£300 and a 12,000 milk gallon quarter?
No, the quarter's for me. Well, you're £300. £300.
Good afternoon. We'll get down to business straight away if you don't mind. As I have several other calls to do. You're Mr. Seamus Murphy, I presume?
I am.
How do you do?
That's my son James Ian.
How do you do?
And my little daughter Hannah May, where is she gone?
How do you do?
Right, but before we do any business, we must have a little drop of the hot stuff. Hannah May, drop of whiskey and 4 cups there, we'll have a smahan each.
Make it quick, Hannah May, make it quick.
All right, and open the house with her.
What's wrong with this gentleman?
Oh, I gave him a drink when he came, and like all the Buckleys, he wouldn't have to take it.
We'll have a toast. God bless the work we're going to do, and the Lord have mercy on the dead.
Let's begin. I have all the documents ready, only to fill in the blank spaces. Now, Mr. Murphy.
Right. I have 2 farms. And £8,000. The farm in Toledo for my little daughter Hannah May.
Yes.
The farm here.
Yes.
For my little son James Ian.
Yes.
The money in Australia, £1,000 for each one of them.
Is that the full total of your estate, Mr. Murphy?
No. I have £5,000, and that goes to my good friend and neighbour, Sonny Bob McCarthy.
Yes.
And of course, I have a good big milk quarter, 12,000 gallons.
Yes.
And that course goes to my good friend, Sonny Bob McCarthy.
The northern lights of old Aberdeen are home, sweet home to me. The northern lights of Aberdeen are all I long to see. I've been a wanderer all of my life, and many's the sight I've seen. I hope and pray to return someday to my home in Aberdeen. When I was a lad, a tiny wee lad, my mother said to me, "Come see the northern lights, me boy, they're bright as day can be." They call them the heavenly dancers, merry dancers in the sky. I'll never forget that wonderful sight. They make the heavens bright. The northern lights of old Aberdeen are home, sweet home to me. The northern lights of Aberdeen are all I long to see. I've been a wanderer all of my life, and many is the sight I've seen. Godspeed the day when I'm on my way to my home in Aberdeen.
A comedy sketch, and this time it's called The Drunken Sailors.
Thursday night with a drunken sailor, had a fight with a drunken sailor early Friday morning.
Hey ho, and up she rises, she's got knees of different sizes, one's very small and the other wins prizes early in the morning.
Out in a rowboat with this sailor, all tapped it up like Elizabeth Taylor, shouting to each other through a small outtailor early in the morning.
The fog got thicker and so did the sailor, the night got dark and he got paler, then we were hit by a bloody great whaler early in the morning.
Lost the oars in the small outtailor, pulled up the out and tried to sail her, took off me craft and tried to bail her early in the morning.
Hey ho, and up she rises, she's got big by exercising, measures her bust in school cap sizes 6 and 7/8.
I saved that saucy, saturated sailor, took him home to me caravan and trailer, gave him a sip of my big tailor early in the morning.
He took off his suit and prepared to retire, dried his bell-bottoms by the fire. They weren't his own, he got them on hire from the local mosque brass.
Hey ho, and up she rises, we've got suits of different sizes, pockets full of little surprises early in the morning.
Cold and wet and much, much frailer, 3 sizes small and 2 shades paler. I finished up with a shrunken sailor early in the morning, early in the morning.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, our next act is an act we very almost did not have. We were bringing over from England at very great expense a very special nun, Sister Marcella. And she was fogbound in London for the past 2 days, but she arrived at Cork Airport this evening at 4 o'clock, and we're delighted to have her here with us. Would you please give a big welcome to the dancing nun herself, Sister Marcella. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is a story For a man driving along the road, he had 8 or 9 pints in him, and he was zigzagging all over the place, as you can imagine. And a policeman on a bike came up and waved him down. And when he stopped, he said to your man in his car, he said, "You're drunk. You're driving all over the road." So your man said, "Oh, thanks be to God." He said, "I thought my steering was gone." The wife was trying to convince the husband to buy her a new dress. "Do you know," she said, "I think I'd look great in something long and flowing." So he threw her into the river. As you know, thank you, as you know, there was a new fountain built in Dublin recently. They call it the Floozy and the Jacuzzi. But anyway, before it was built, they put an ad in the Irish Times seeking tenders for the job. And out of 150 replies, they narrowed it down to three contractors. There was one from Kerry, naturally, one from Limerick, and one from Cork. So the three of them went to Dublin anyway to meet the engineer in charge, and they went to meet him. The Kerry man went in first, and the engineer said, "Well, how much do you want for the job?" The Kerry man said, £3,000. So the engineer said, "Will you break that down, please?" So the Kerry man said, 1,000 for myself, 1,000 for materials, and 1,000 for the men. So the engineer said, "Thank you, please wait outside." Next in was the Limerick man, and the engineer asked him, "How much do you want for the job?" So he said, £6,000. And the engineer asked him to break it down. He said, £2,000 for myself, £2,000 for material, and £2,000 for the men. So the engineer said, "Fine, please wait outside." This is a long one, you see, I'm delaying time, they're getting ready backstage. The Cork man went in anyway, and the engineer said, "How much do you want?" He said, £9,000. So the engineer said, "Will you break that down, please?" So he said, £3,000 for yourself, £3,000 for me. I will give the job to the Kerry man. Right, ladies and gentlemen, our next sketch is called The Magic Chair. And when you see this sketch, you'll realize that this particular chair is a piece of furniture that any married couple should have. Ladies and gentlemen, The Magic Chair.
Woman, will you give me a break?
A break? Sure you have a break all your life. A constant break. I'm sick of you. Be gone out of here when I get back.
Oh, my God. Does that woman ever stop shouting and roaring? PJ, boy, when I married that woman, I married a fair cow. I wouldn't wish her on any man. Come in. The door is open.
Good morning, sir. I am Mr. Rafanjani Ala from Pakistan. Would you like to buy a chair, as I am selling chairs in this garage?
A chair? What would I want a chair with?
Ah, but sir, this is a very special chair.
How do you mean, It's a special chair.
Sir, whoever sits on this chair will fall instantly in love with you.
In love with me?
Yes, sir. I went over to Knocker Pat O'Brien bought one. Mary Ann sit in it, and she fall instantly in love with him. And then I go over to Rockspring. Liam Fitzpatrick buy one. Mary sit in it, and she fall passionately in love with him.
Well, is that a fact? Because I often wonder what those two sensible-ish gentlemen saw in those two Armadons from Fremont. But, do you know, till Lizzie's birthday coming up shortly, and I might need a present for her.
Oh, this nice present, sir. It make very nice present.
So, look, can I have a look at it first? Okay, look, I'll hang on to it. But, if it's not suitable, will you come back this evening on 5 o'clock?
Okay, sir. I call back later for chair. You very nice man.
A special chair. I see nothing special about it.
Petey, are you still here? You spend the whole day washing those clothes of yours?
Come here, love.
Listen here to me. If you don't get out of here, I will just my nerves, they won't stick you. They won't stick you a moment longer.
Hang on a minute. Come over till I show you what I bought while you were out, darling.
Bought me while I was out, darling.
Come here, come here.
Come here, come here.
Do you ever stop shouting and roaring and going to these prayer meetings?
Someone has to rush around the place here and there'll be nothing done.
Ah, come here, darling, until you see what I bought you for your birthday.
Bought me for my birthday?
Yes, darling.
Petey, when did you last remember a birthday of mine?
Things are on going on at all if you catch your mind back. Well,
oh, Petey.
yeah,
You bought the chair for my birthday?
I did.
Oh, Petey. Oh, Petey. Petey, do you remember when we were courting?
I do.
Well, I just feel like that now. Petey. But Petey, do you know, I'm not the way I used to be. Look at the cut of me.
Yeah, you're all right.
No, Petey, I'm going into town. And I get a new hairdo. And maybe a spot of perfume. And a new dress. And when I come back, you'll be waiting for me. Oh, Petey, I never realized you're such lovely needles. Petey, but look, I'm all excited. Listen, Petey. Now listen, Petey. The mail is coming. And see that she gets a few bob. And listen, Mam is coming.
Oh.
You know the way she rushes around the place?
She breaks my heart.
Tidy up the place, Petey. Oh, Petey, Petey.
By God, when he said that chair was special, it was really special.
Sir, I've my job to do now. Can I go home?
Oh, hello, Delia. I didn't notice you coming in. Yeah, I suppose you can. The old day isn't fit for much else.
Right.
But Lizzie said to give you a bob, but typical women, she never gave me any money. But I just checked in my pocket now, have I a few bob for you?
Right, sir. Don't be long now. I must go up Teddy Joe, you know. I must give him a rub down.
Who?
Eddie Joe, he's going up to Father Coleman for an interview as church organist, and I must give him a rub down.
Well, you know Father Coleman now. He's very fussy. Delia, are you all right?
Please.
Delia?
I feel funny, sir.
You feel funny, Delia?
Yes, sir. Oh, sir, what lovely ties you got.
Delia, I'm a happily married man.
Sir, would you?
Would I what?
Kiss me, sir.
Oh, Delia, I couldn't.
Just once, sir, please.
Well, you know, Delia, when you used to be outside feeding the calves, and when you used to have the long Wellingtons in you, I used to be madly in love with you. But Lizzie was always around.
Sir, I often fancied you too.
Isn't that strange now? And we've all this time wasted. But look, Lizzie's gone to town. Will we run all chair? Mother, you're mistaken. We weren't kiss. She just asked me for one kiss.
You weren't kissing her. It was shocking. It was disgusting. It was shattering.
What? No, Mother, look. Things are going well between
I
myself.
saw you kissing her. You were mauling her. And that new way of modern way of kissing. It was disgusting. I'm shocked.
Look. Mother, things are going well between myself and Lizzie at the moment. So, don't tell Lizzie. Okay? Good afternoon, sister. I was just washing myself.
I'm a little sister from a big African mission. I'm looking for butter.
Oh, thank God there's going to avail butter. And I'm glad to see you. If you hang on there a minute, I'll see if there's anything in the fridge. Okay?
Well, sir, your private life is your own business.
Sister, get off that chair. Here's your brother, sister.
Nice man. Where is nice man gone? Nice man. Where? Oh. You like my chair?
You big bastard from where we are from? That chair. My wife, my housekeeper, my mother-in-law, it caused me nothing but trouble since I got it.
You're nice, man.
Oh, no!
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd say Eamon has enough of that modern type of kissing to last him for a long time. I think you enjoyed that one anyway. The story of a man coming home late from the pub, 4 o'clock in the morning, after a few drinks. When he got in home, he made such a racket that he woke the wife, and the wife shouted down, "In the name of God, what hour of the morning is this to be coming home? Look what the time it is." What's all the racket about? Oh, it is all right, Mary Kate, he said. I'm trying to get a barrel of Guinness up the stairs. Will you, for God's sake, wait till the morning, she said, and come up to bed. I can't, he said, 'tis all inside in me. There was a Jewish boy and a Catholic boy discussing their various ministers. And the Catholic boy said, our priests know a lot more than your rabbis. And the Jewish boy said, of course they do. Sure, don't you tell them everything? That also reminds me about the fellow, he was a terrorist. And he went to confession. It's a great night for the priests. He went to confession, he said, Father, I'm after blowing up 8 miles of track belong to British Railways. And the priest said, for your penance, now go out and do the stations. Now, we're almost ready for the final chorus. That's a good sign. I'd like to thank all of the cast that have put so much work into this. As some of you might know, we had some difficulties in the final week. Some of our cast had to go to England, and they really did only come back today. So there's great credit due to them. We'd like to thank everybody that put so much effort into it. A lot of people put a lot of work in it. Some others put some work into it, but we'd like to thank everybody. I'd like to thank the audience who've been exceptionally good. You understood our weaknesses and our failures, and we tried our best to entertain you. We hope we did that. Before I go back, I think I'm not quite ready yet for the final sketch. I have a little sad monologue which I'd like to tell you. Before I do that, I must tell you I got a little joke this evening. I was talking to Mary Ann. She's down there somewhere. And I was saying, I'm short of jokes. So she told me this joke this evening, and she said, if you don't tell that now, she says, I'll never again speak to you. So I wouldn't like to lose her friendship. So here goes anyway. I hope I have it right. The story was, this lady went to the doctor, and she was not feeling well at all. So the doctor prescribed some medicine and some pills for her. And he told her to take them on alternate days. And she said, that's fine, doctor. She says, but I don't understand this alternate thing at all. So he explained, he said, you take the pills and the tablets and you skip the next day, and you take them again the next day, and then you skip the next day, then you take the pills and tablets and you skip the next day, and so on. So a month later she went back to the doctor, and she was hardly there at all. And the doctor said, in the name of God, did you take the medicine I gave you? So she said, oh, I did, doctor. She said, the tablets were fine. She said, and the medicine was fine. But it was the skipping that killed me. Thank you, Mary Ann. Now, this is a very sad monologue, so I'd like some peace and quiet and your attention, please. Very sad, and it's not the right way to finish up a night like this, but here goes anyway. The old man was dying. Slowly dying. And the water went splash. The old man was dying. You were a bit late that time. So very slowly dying. And the water went splash. The old man was dying. So very, very, very slowly dying. Dying his mustache. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for the final chorus of the evening. Thank you very much indeed for your attention. Your hands together for the village final chorus. Thank you.
rock me home. The do run, 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 the do run, run. I knew